Okay, I want to say hi again everybody, how are you doing? In this video I'm going to be doing some more sketches of my main character here, like I've just done for a cartoon that I've got coming up, an animated cartoon, and I'm going to draw this character again in one or two more positions, maybe not so detailed as this. In this picture it's a rough picture, the one on the left is specifically roughly done, but it's the same character, and the one on the right is I took a bit more care in, but as I say, there's still rough sketches, you know. I spend about half an hour to an hour sometimes doing these, and it blows my mind, but you know, if you work faster you can do much more better stuff, obviously, you know. Thank you for watching this, and let's get straight to work now, okay? I'm not the best artist, but I just love art. Thank you for watching. Let's start. I mean, let's start. Press start button. Damn, did I even save that? I think I did save that file. Let me just check. Did I save it? Oh my god, I don't think I saved it, you know. Did I save that image? Well, that's a good question, because I don't think I saved it, but whatever, man. It was just a practice one anyway. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Nothing even matters to me. Just kidding. So let's just have a look. Yeah. Okay, so let's check it out. I think it did save. I just pressed it. I don't think it's going to load though. File save as. Let's check out where we saved that thing. Did I save that image anywhere? Go to PNG. See if it shows up then. Yeah, it does. Good. We did save it. Okay, let's just save it in the right place this time. Cut out. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that down, but put it in the folder with all my other art that I've been doing recently. Shit, where is it, man? Oh my god. I have to go back. I have to go back. It's the only way. Damn, I just lost the thing again, man. Sugar. Folder, is it in here? No. I have to find it now. Damn. Totally forgot where I saved it. Don't worry, don't worry. All's fine. All's fine. I'm gonna start to do some more sketches of those characters. So save as. I'm going to go to art stuff here where it should be. PNG. Go down. Cut. Let's just go onto that goddamn desktop, yo. Folder. Put it in here. And then we're ready. Okay, done. Good. Okay, good. So now we can start. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to start here again. I've got my guidelines. I'm going to try and follow the guidelines this time. Okay, follow my guidelines. My fucking guidelines. Oh, don't you just love being the master of your world? I'm in red this time. That's good. It makes a change from blue. That's there. Okay, I'm going to do another one. I can see two nice poses there already, so let's try and see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to go with a black pen. Let's have it. I said to her. So I'm going to go here. What I can see here already is some really nice designs even. Let me just show you. I'm not going to draw my character now. I'm just going to show you something first, okay? I can actually see this. Let me show you what I can see. I can see an arm. I'll try and do this as to the point as I can. This is a skirt, okay, here. You know, something like that, you know. And there's a leg here. And there's another part of the leg here. This other leg is over there somewhere, just miles away. You know, and like that maybe. This is I was going to say it could be like a big boot or something, you see, even like that, like big. boot that she's wearing, some kind of stylized boot. So let's make it like that. Okay, these are some kind of boot she's wearing. She's like some dancer or something like that, you see. And I'll just do that there, like a shape. And you know, she's got like one of these, it looks like one of these big hats, or like a Michael Jackson hat, so I don't know why. Oh, I was gonna say that, you know, this arm also looks like it's reaching over, so let's not have that hand there now. Let's change that. I can see a hand in two different positions. I can see a hand. So if we don't have that there, we can have this there. Okay, that can be the hair. Okay, good, that can be the hair. So we've got like a sleeve, shirt there. Let's just say, okay, a little t-shirt thing. We can't really see her face because she's looking down, but we're going to see these two bosoms here. Okay, so she's got no she can see the belly button there, about there. You know, this is the butt would be up in there, you know, whatever, you get the idea, right? Just trying to fix that up a little bit to make it make sense. And this is the curvy back, and these are raised up high. And this arm, if you look carefully, I can see the elbow here and this here. She's got her hands together. It's like she's like almost like a praying kind of position, you see, and that's what I'm seeing. And I can see this here, you see, and this is there, it goes into there. This Michael Jackson hat thingamajig here going on, and this is like the hair hanging down behind her, maybe from the back there, maybe even another one. And this is what we have, this figurette, whatever, you know, of this dancer dancing basically, and that's what I can see. For this one, I'll try and do an image for this one, just since we're here, for practice. Let me see what I can actually see. Something else funky, let me have a look. I'm going to give this one a plump figure, I'm telling you that. So let's just do a head, we'll see where we go with it. So this is like some pretty big built woman, I'll say it that way. Okay, two massive knockers here. Okay, excuse my language, but okay, two massive, nice, proud to have those knocker shits. You know, okay, why shouldn't she be? Little skimpy skirt like that, like I really enjoy. Nice big meaty ass, little panties inside there. This is coming in the front, okay. Get the idea, you know what I'm saying? I see it all. Back there, you know. And then she's in the goddamn high heels or whatever. You know. And this is how it goes, you know. Something like that, right? And yeah, let's do this. She's saying a big fat belly, obviously, in there, because that's the way it's going, obviously, with this one. But you know, I'm gonna do hair hanging around there just for the fun of it. And, you know, the other arm behind there, obviously. So we're gonna have it like that. And that's what we're basically gonna see when you see it. You know what I'm saying? The face. Smiling. Elbow about there. Knee about there, see? Okay, black heart panties. And there we go, that's what you're going to get, yo. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these into proper things now, proper things. Before I do that, I'm going to just turn them around for some randomization now. And I'm going to go on top, and she's going to love it. Now I'm going to go here and just try and make some more positions of my character. Okay, so we're going to see in this one is, I've got no idea. I think what we're going to need to do is, rather than just randomise the whole thing up, I'm going to need to actually go with some kind of guidelines, I think, for this first. I will go with dark red. I'm going to put the hip about here, lay the hip in. This is one, okay, this is this, so that is not what you think it is, but this is the back of the body there, meaning the breast would be here. I'm trying to like find all different methods of doing this every time, you see. This arm is here, then about there, then there. The back of the back would be there, the rib cage would be up to there, the belly button in, and then the hips would be about there. And it's going to be a case of how we're going to position this leg, because I could position the leg like this and have that like that. Turn them down a bit, they're way too strong. I could turn them down a bit. I could do that, you see, which is probably the best one actually I was going to do. I could do this another way, but I'm just saying, understanding where this part meets here for the middle area. The body down here, the buttocks are about there, okay, this is the thigh, the top of the thigh. The knees about here. This is about a little bit lower down that hip, so yeah, that's coming into there. Okay, just trying to work it out. Sorry for talking too much, guys. There, this is going to go down, and as I say, I can resize stuff, so don't worry about me going over, you know, the position there, as I say. Neck, and then the head's going to be on here. We'll just do a shape to represent and then turn it into the business, you know. The other hand's going to be behind that other hand, I'm thinking. Okay, that's why I'm not worried about that too much. This one, obviously, you're going to get about there. Oh, lost the image. Go back, turn this down a little bit more. Let's just work that out. Okay, the knee's going to be on the front, obviously, there. Okay, let's go about there. Shin. And that's going to be just literally on the side there. It's going to be on the side, yeah. And wow, we even kept it in within the size, which is great. The arm needs to be fixed a little bit, as you can see. It's like the elbow there, and then it's okay for a stretchy kind of Disney character. But the thing is, you know, we're trying to make it more natural. I'm just going to clean a few things up here, a few guidelines while I'm here, so we can see exactly what's going on. This thigh I could probably make a bit higher actually, about there, say, boom, there, this is here, okay, this is here, and this boob's a bit higher about there actually. Other side, this is there, cheek bit going in a little bit. And there we go, and it's like, you know, more or less what we're looking for. You know, even like that, see, coming out slightly a little bit there to the rib cage, you know, and this, the body comes down there and it goes, you get the idea, right? And it's alright, you know, it's pretty right, you know, I'll say that. This part here, oh excuse me, not that, this here, you know, that's about there, as I say, the shoulders on the other side. So if I draw on top of that, I'll be able to do a nice picture. But now for this one, I'm going to try another position. I can see another position immediately, which is good. Again, start with a sketch. So I'm going to do a really rough sketch first of all. Let's see what we can do, looking at the basics of what we can do. So yeah, pretty good actually. Yeah, look at that. Boom. This is right there on the hips. See. Okay. There. Yeah. Nice. Okay, nice. And then, as I say, there. See. Yeah. And this is this, and this, and this. You can just see that. See, it's like telling us the information right there. We need these about here, and you can see behind that would be the rest of the leg. I'm trying to work it out myself. When you're not that great at drawing, like me, you know, when you're not that great, I'm saying, like I'm not that great, you know, then it's like, you know, it's like these little tricks help you. This is basically the same. There. Okay, it's basically the same kind of method. I'll say it like that. And it might not look perfect. It's pretty, like, you know, sketchy, right? But it's like it works. You know, the shoulders here, the neck, and that's all that matters. What works. That's all that matters. What works. And then you're going to put the boobs in a moment, obviously. Give them more of a curve to it. You know, put these big massive knockers in the front. And that's what you're looking for. Whew. You know, and that's about there. And you just work it out. We can work it out. It's a bit small, obviously. Why is the head about the height of the waist? Is this a kid or what? It's not a kid. No, we're gonna resize it. I'm sure he bites it. About there, you know, it looks a bit weird. Fair enough. I know the position there, but it, like, I mean, she's sitting on a toilet or what, you know. But you get the idea, though. You're gonna understand some methods. The method in my madness. Method man, and the old dirty bastard, and then biscuit. Okay, so that's basically there. Put that knee about there, I think, don't you think? Look at that. Even there. Looks even better, don't it? And again, the shoulders could have been a bit forward. I think maybe this head could have been a bit more forward, couldn't it? What it is we used the guide. Don't forget, it wasn't our mistake. We were just using the guide. But the guide is giving us information, you know, really good information that we can use, you know. So with something like this now, we can actually go ahead and do the beeswax. Do this, like fix that up a little bit there. See if you're not happy with certain areas. And that's a strange noise. I just heard a strange sound outside there. Did you hear that, guys? May have picked up on the video. I don't know. On the microphone. Leg again, you can like fix this up a little bit, see, and there we got some kind of thing going on. We got a thing going on. Mrs. Jones. So yeah, that's that. Another one I was going to say also is this one, where this one could also be, even though we got the size more or less all right, I want to like still stretch it out a bit. Oh, wrong layer. Okay, and then we're going to stretch it out a little bit. So you'll do that, and then play with perspective, like turn it a bit like that. It's a little bit, and it brings out the best. See. Okay, now I can basically get rid of those scribbles, and then bring these down. Bit of work, right? That was a bit of work to get this far, right? But basically the point is, you know, that's the point. We're doing this, so when you zoom in, you can do much better art on top of these as well, don't forget. And let's do this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to zoom in. I always go for the eyes first, the face and the eyes first. I always do that. Just what I like to do. Just get it in there, you know. And there's a lot of artists that like to do that. You know, maybe some people like to go for the knockers first. Excuse my language. You know, I'm gonna do this hair here first. Here, see. Oh, I like to get that hair in that rough. She's got this rough hair. This one. The neck's there, got the chin about there, so you understand where the neck is. So you understand where the neck is, man. Protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so shoulder. I'm gonna follow the guide. The trick here, one of the points you've got to remember also, is to actually follow that guide until you start seeing things that really look wrong and you change them, or you change them later. It's better to change them now, I know, but it's like early, but it's like it's better to, you know what I mean, like just, you know, just small mouth in, you're good. You know, if you can like get it all right. I mean, the head might look a bit small there. You can like resize the head and stuff, but I think it's all right. You know, I really do, because the perspective, you know. You know, I've got this here, got this. Okay, this is on top there. Okay. Okay, good. And I'm going to put this about, well, up there basically. Up there, you know. Back at that, see, yeah. And it's more or less alright. I think it looks a little bit off. I mean, let's face it, why don't you? I think, like, you know, maybe like this would have been a bit better up here. Let's just see about that, how that looks. See, looks a bit better, right? If you have it like about there, maybe. Yeah, that looks a bit better actually. Yeah, about there. And you know, and again, it's just certain areas you might like get rid of because it is a top there, you know. The neck, yeah, again, there's a problem. It seems like there is actually a problem with the neck and the head. That's what it is. It's like we're trying to arrange the tits when you're trying to really arrange the head and the neck. It's pretty easy to chop off while it's there. Only I could come out with that, yeah. So let's go and zoom in here. See, you see how, yeah, just fixing it a little bit. See, just turning it a little bit there. See, and I can just work that out as we go. It looks much better now, much better. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, bastard. Not you personally. But you got to be careful when you're stretching and changing things, because what can happen is you end up with problems like this, things overlapping, and also things stretching. And it stretches all the pixels. You got to remember that as well. So the next going down here. Okay. Let's have these knockers about here. Okay, about there. You know, that's on the other side. Can't really see the shoulders so well, but that's about okay like that. I think it's alright like that. Just leave it like that. We got a thing going on. That's about right, I think. There, see, about like that. Yeah, that's much better. Her face looks nicer now like that as well. This is here. I'm gonna make this top be like ever so slightly like blowing up in the wind like that. See, body's there, belly button's in there somewhere. It's not a skirt, sadly, but it's just shorts. But you know, put this on here. It's not the best. Oh, wrong shorts. I got confused with another character there. Sorry. This is like tight on there, yeah, but it's like a bit of a space to it. Okay, body there. Still looks very sketchy, I know, but it's like we don't give a fuck, like we don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's gonna go there. Gonna put some very simple shoes on there, as I say. So yeah, got to remember to follow that guide the best you can with it, because it's like the guide is actually, for the most part, the guide is right. You know, the guide is right. There he is here. The shorts, as I say, should have been a bit shorter, a bit longer, but it's alright. I think this leg's just really too long, really, is what it is, but we'll go with it for now. You know, we'll just do it and we'll just fix it up as we go. I'm just going to give her like a long pair of shoes or something. A pair of socks, I mean. Yeah, but it's alright. I'm going to go with that, looks okay. Yeah, man, so zooming in. The other arm, as I say, is behind that, so with a bit of an elbow there, maybe something like that. You know, just to show. Muscle there behind a little bit. You know, there's the elbow, the middle part. There, go straight down. About like that, a bit thinner, even still. You know, this is the hand. Dainty little hand, as I say. Ooh, wrong angle there. I'm learning about the shape of this now. I really like learning to work the shape of the hand, the hands, and then work the fingers around the hand. I can't explain it. It's like something's telling me now. Even this, so you see how I just did that with the thumb. Yeah, the arms and the legs look a little bit too long. I mean, that arm looks a bit too long, doesn't it, really? It does look too long. I mean, the arm and that leg, really. But what can you do, you know? It's like, you start changing certain things, it won't look too, it's like that, but it's okay, but it looks a bit like stretched to me. To you. Move this along a bit, like up there a little bit. We'll zoom in for that. I'll fix it up in a moment. I think I'll just leave that as it is. Yeah, it looks okay actually. It's me being paranoid again. You know. Yeah, and then there you go. And if I turn that to black, basically you got your picture. Well, I'll have to go over that with some like thick pen around the edges. You have a nice detailed couple of bosoms. So this one we're going to do the same character again. This one I'm going to go straight in with black this time. When I put colour in, it will look better. That's all I'm going to say. We hope. So we'll go in and do the face, and I'm looking at the proportions now. Does the proportions look okay to you? However, I think the arm doesn't look too good. That left arm doesn't look too good, does it? Hold on, let's just go with a reddish colour just so we can get that fixed up a bit about there, and then this. Got a hand just on her body there, just like, yeah. Put that down. Now I'm going to start. No, let's go get ready for my starting. Just going to do this here. Certain look to her. So we're not doing like so much detail like eyelashes, like, you know, too much like beauty on this character, so to speak. You know, she's quite to the point, is ready for all out action basically, this one. This head is a bit, you know, too wrongly shaped or wrongly sized, definitely. You know. So I'm going to just quickly resize that. I wish I could. There must be a shortcut or something for that, like, to just size and change things. Oh my god! And then select and stuff. They've got them. I know they've got like these shortcuts, you know. This is not the most pretty looking picture of her, I must say. so I'm not really too happy with that, but it's a little bit too ugly, I think. But either way, just a quick sketch. Just gonna go with it. Just a quick sketch anyway. Let's just get it done. Just get this one done. Come on, let's just do that. Just hurry up. Loosen up. Don't be so stiff in yourself, you know. About like that. See, the neck's about there. That's there, you know. That's there. Okay, good. Get these knockers in. Oh my god. The dude can't control it. You know, this arm's on there. And in case I'm going to get it all in, see. Very thin fingers, I know, and very widely spread. It's like a frog almost. But we're going to go with that, and now the hand's too big. We're going to get this wrist on there. Get this wrist on there. Yeah, it needs to. The whole thing needs to be changed. So we'll do that again. Do the whole thing again. It's okay. Even right from there, it just even looks wrong right from the start. See, from there. Okay, now here. Okay, so that's going to be there. Work out the lengths of each finger first, I'd say. Yeah, you know, that's it, and then the distance and all that. And then just fix them up if you fuck them up. Fuck up the fingers, oh no no. Be careful. Okay, that's going to go up to there now, into there. The elbow's about there. The original idea was to have the this over the front and there over there, so, but more like that basically. Hang on. Okay, so that's about there. It's not perfectly looking too good, to be honest with you, but whatever, you know, never like that. Okay, I know that's that. Okay, so put this here, a little muscle and stuff. You got to see if she had a pair of gloves on, like some warrior gloves, it would be good or something. You know, like I don't know what kind of glove, like fingerless bag gloves, that kind of thing. Training glove, you know. And now this is going to go in here. Trying to work this out as we go along. Please excuse me for like not talking too much sense as I'm doing all this. I'm just trying to focus my shit. Again, belly buttons and stuff, yeah, so we don't even need to have that in there because it's an actual top really. But you know, it's in there, it's actually wearing a top, but I'm going to have it like just tight this time. And also I'm going to do a few lines across here and things like that to show like it's a top. Okay, it's like that. Not perfect, but you've got the idea, right? Now this I'm going to have a little bit, yeah, this a bit like that. Sorry if you just heard somebody coughing then, and that was a people yo. Okay, there. Get these thighs in nicely, not square but roundish. This knee looks a bit too wide, I think. Yeah, so that's there, getting the even sort of, you know. Yeah, that's it. See, get fixing those knees up there, the kneecaps on the front, right? And that's there. It's not perfect, but you get the idea. As I always say, this, and these are shoes, right, of some kind. Okay, that about like that, maybe. Wrong sort of shape there, sorry. Very rough again, really, but you know, still. Okay, so that's about there. And that's about, I'm just going to go with that. It's like really simple. Go with that. That's a little bit too whatever on the side there, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to go with that. It's simple. Just the one on the left is obviously better. The one on the left. Do that though. Resize it a little bit and stuff. Let's go and kill the Terminators. Look. Whatever. Get rid of those rough sketches that we had before, which are these, which are pretty good, I think, of rough sketches. I'm going to get rid of those, definitely. Now I'm going to bring those ones back. Move this across. I'll give them some colour. Hold on. Some simple colour. Technicolor. No. Trim to selection, bring that down. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. Here, okay, that's right. Yeah. Now, colors, right? Color. Color. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Just start adding them colours in. The hair first, and then the skin and the eyes. We'll do the skin first, I think, and the eyes, and then the hair and the clothes. Full colour this time. Full colour this time, okay? For this one. Excuse me. Now I'm going to go on this layer here. Let's work it out. We can work it out. As I've said many times, we can work it out. Is that okay? A little bit too pale, isn't it? That's okay, a bit better. Okay, go with that. Try not to go outside the lines or over certain areas. I shouldn't, you know. It's a rough thing. I mean, I've seen some actual animations, which are actual cartoons, which like look really rough anyway. I'm not trying to make excuses where I'm lazy, but I'm just saying, you know, I am and I'm not. You see certain cartoons and comics and stuff which actually have very rough, sketchy looks to them anyway. But obviously, if you're doing good art, you want to do good stuff, really. You know, kind of blows my mind when I think about this stuff. When I think about how like some of these cartoons that are done, these animes, where not only do they look amazing, but like, the actual drawings and stuff are actually very neat as well. Very neat and tidy. You know, how they do the lines and everything. You know, the line art is just incredible. How neat some people are able to get it. You know. It's like you think, how slow do these people draw? But they have to work fast, and they do loads of frames. And it's like whether it's done on paper or whether it's done on computers, I don't know. But for different shows, I mean. But the thing is, like, a lot of work has been put into that. You know, forgot this leg almost, and it's like a lot. That's a lot. They must have worked faster, you know, to get that done. I need to put a different colour background in a minute to see more clearly what I'm doing as well. This is too bright, just so I can see what I'm doing and I'm not missing any gaps or anything like that, you know. Like here, for example, I'll just do that right now. I'll add another. I'll just put a different colour in, like a dark blue or whatever, a red or whatever. Oh my god, that looks nice with the red actually. They look nice in the red, don't they? Well, pretty cool actually. Well, we're gonna do it. I don't like the look of the character. I mean, she looks pretty mean on the right there. She looks like a bit different to the other one. Is strange, like. But let's just have a look. So I'm just erasing certain areas. Yeah, just fixing things up. You see, basically. Let's just erase the areas that don't need to be erased. I mean, sorry, erase areas that need to be erased, and then fill in areas that need to be filled in, basically. You know, I'll erase the bad bits first. So this is part of like a cleaning up process at a nice art focus. You know, this is part of like doing good, clean stuff as well. What I'm doing here, doing the actual care to actually do that. You know. Oh, what's happened there? Hold on. Yeah. So I'm just going to go with that anyway. As is. Yeah. Go with some white now. Paint on there for the eyes and the teeth. And then also we've got white to do on the clothes, because the clothes are actually whitish grey. They're supposed to be. Yeah, underneath, make sure your colour layers are under your line art layers. Okay, I'll say that. The shorts and the top are the same colour for this character. So I say this is an actual character that's supposed to be used in one of my animated cartoons I've got coming up. As I say, if you bear with me for 1 second, guys, I'm just going to put that down for 1 second, and you can look at this photo of a bunch of faces I found online. Hold on 1 second. You can think about drawing them. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back now. So I had to check something there. I'm back now. Sorry. Yeah. So let's get back to what I was saying. So coming back to this image. Yeah, we're just gonna just do this one quickly as possible. Okay, good. Okay, great. So we're there. Bit rough still on my colouring on my part there, I know, but I'm trying to go neat-ish for this one. Okay, we're just going to try and get this done quick. It's a bit rough, as I can see anyway. I'm going to give her white shoes. I've not decided exactly what colour shoes she's supposed to have. She's supposed to have black, really, a blackish colour. But I'm going for a grey. A greyish white, as I say. Just going for that now. So, yeah, I might just go with that anyway. I'm not going to keep this red background. I could do. I'm going to have another colour in a moment. The red's a bit too strong. It's just a little fun little sketch, as I say. Right, fun little sketch. I'm going to put some shadow in, you know, some shadows and stuff and all that. Colour highlights. So imagine you're colouring this all on one layer. It's like kind of crazy here so far. I'm really happy with this one on the left, how it's turned out. The hair got like a darkish, like black sort of colour, you know, but it's got to be in such a way that it's not overpowering the line art. You've still got to see the lines. The way I'm doing this, at least, anyway, you know. See, I like this one. This one on the left, see. When you're drawing your characters, you've got to imagine what they're going to look like with the colours and that. You've got to picture that in your mind. That's the finished one. Sort of try the best to, you know. And again, like even this here, like see with the dark hair painted in, she looks a bit better. The one on the right now, but the one on the left I like a lot more look-wise. Like you can see how certain pictures look much better when they're coloured in, is what I'm trying to say. Even the one on the right does even. So I think they both look better now. So let's just go with this just really quickly. I'm going to tame this up a bit, this red background. We'll see. We'll see. Hold on, we're going to go. Still too bright. Still too. Hold on. I will go with red, but I will just have it like this. I think. Let's merge that down then. Duplicate that. Go with a brighter one. Slightly brighter actually. This one, we'll make this one darker, slightly darker. We'll be ready. And then we can just start erasing with a pen, normal pen, full opacity eraser. Again, I'm going to imagine that the light's coming from the right. Hang on. Left or front, sort of left. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Just trying to think of how the hell I'm going to illuminate those tits. So, excuse my language, but so let's see. That's there. That's like that. Okay, good. On the front there. Okay, we're still going on that kind of an angle. Okay. Okay, so we've got that there. Okay, good. Coming on pretty well. Got a nice lighting setup as such as well, so which is good. You know, same thing. This one, I'd quickly get it done. You know. Yeah. I say the anatomy is not perfect, or the look of this one on the right is not perfect, which also adds to it not looking so good. You know, well, depends how you look at it. Maybe you like the look of it. Maybe it's just me looking at it a certain way. I don't know. There's this. Okay, here. And the hair. Okay, here. Okay, now not too bad. Not too bad. Merge these down. I'm going to start cleaning up areas. I didn't go over the outlines, as I say, with another thick black pen, and I think, you know what, the way it is, it's okay, so I don't really need to, you know. I'm gonna make this slightly darker, only slightly, which plays with the contrast as well a little bit, if you see. And I'm going to make a duplicate of that and make one much brighter and give them highlights around the edges of the bits. Okay, which won't take long at all. Okay, so let's go straight in. Those highlights are not really strong enough, I don't feel, but in a way they are. In a way they are strong enough, but I'll have a try in a moment. I'll have a look at some of the. I'll play with that a little bit. Play with that a little bit, definitely. Put that a little bit higher. See, that brings out the best in the balloon. I'm gonna go over. I don't want to go over the top, see, with these, but you know, there. I'm gonna go over here. Trying to go there. It's not the best shading job, I know, but you know, it's telling telling you what needs to be taught, you know what I'm saying? Bring that down now, move it on below. I'm going to play with the levels again. Slightly darker. Sort of contrast thing going on. There, oh, that's nice. Like that. And then erase these little areas. I'm going to give these a blur, slight blur. Only a slight blur. It always brings it like that first. There. And then, as I say, what we can do is I can go here and bring out the breast in them. Like here with something like that, say, boom, and then something like that, say, not exactly like that, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. Just do that, bring that down a little bit, maybe just like that, I think, because otherwise it will be too much. I'm going to merge, flatten the whole image. I was going to do something else too with the shading, but I'm not going to bother now. I think it's okay as it is. We'll have it like this, like that maybe, and there we go. That's done, that one. Thanks for watching this, guys. Let me just see the image now, what it looks like. Save it properly. And what are these poses supposed to mean? You know, who knows, man. But you know, they're there. And we're going to just check them out. I'm going to just check that out on here. I'm going to put them in the right folder. And there we go, you know. Yeah. Bit fuzzy when you go up close there. They're a bit fuzzy, as you can see, because it has to do with the sizing and the pixels and stuff and that. And they're a bit rough, as you can see around the edges, like colour here, and then rough lines like that. But they are what they are. They're just like rough sketches. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Obviously, you can do nice, clean artwork and use all kinds of stuff, different ways to make things neater. Brushes and even like line control and stuff like that. Didn't do any shines or anything in the hair, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching. See you again very, very soon. Yeah.